Well, Journey, the end of another year is here. Our 2021 theme was by this time next year, and it already is. It went by so fast again.
Last January, there was a couple at Journey who couldn't conceive. They asked God for a baby by this time next year. Guess what? They got pregnant in 2021. There's a marriage that was on the rocks. They asked God to restore the relationship by this time next year. Today, they're thriving and happy. We've seen multiple people delivered from illness and physical crisis by this time next year. What did God do in your family this past year, in your home, in your health or finances, in your career? We'd love to hear about that.
And if there's something we learned in 2021, it's that God's plans are always better than our plans. Even when things appear to not be so good, God can always use the good. And while the world is still recovering from a pandemic, God continued to open doors for ministry for us at Journey all throughout the year.
500 people came to faith this year at Journey. 1,500 volunteers served our communities in Beach Park, Burlington, Vilnius, and Kenosha. 25,000 people were served in our cities.
That's really, really amazing. And our Journey Burlington campus just gave out 1,500 cups of hot chocolate at the Burlington Christmas Parade this year. And Journey Beach Park delivered 75 Thanksgiving baskets to the families in Northeast Illinois. And one of the areas of great outreach is our Journey Disaster Response Team. Thousands of people were helped this past year through provision of emergency food and assistance to families in crisis throughout Southeast Wisconsin counties. Aid was also given to the Afghan refugees who arrived here in Wisconsin. The team also coordinated with local first responders to provide disaster services, but also to train others in key emergency management roles.
One of the new initiatives that rolled out in 2021 was Second Chance Prison Ministry. This team reached out to families of the incarcerated to offer friendship and real resources. More than 500 lives have been touched already by this ministry, and this Christmas, we're giving gifts to children whose parents are incarcerated.
And I think Kingdom Builders is one of the most exciting elements of ministry here at Journey. This past year, we supported more than 200 missionaries and projects, and were able to disperse $1.3 million to these efforts. That's amazing, most ever. That's spectacular and shows how faithful God is and how generous you are. Kingdom Builders, we also took trips to South Africa and Honduras, the Dominican Republic and Tanzania. We built schools and churches and orphanages, and we're meeting medical needs and also spreading the gospel. There's no shortage of God showing up in 2021, and now 2022 is on the way. The page turn is always very exciting.
We're going to put a focus in the new year on the King and the Kingdom and our preaching. We'll have some prayer initiatives this year, including January Sunday nights of worship and prayer at all of our campuses. There'll be a city prayer walks that involve unifying some of our area churches to join us in praying for our city. We are super excited about Encounter Nights, something new in 22. 4 nights in late January when we'll bring all of our campuses together in one location to worship, hear the word, and then gather around the altars to meet Jesus.
And there's something else new in 2022, and that is Journey Conference, and that is scheduled for May. The heart of that is to go deeper with Jesus and to go deeper in service, to go deeper in our callings, to go deeper in discipleship, to cultivate deeper in prayer and worship. It really is going to be a great year.
Yeah, it is. We're thankful to God for His goodness and thankful for you, for your partnership and support. Let's end 2021 like never before. As the calendar turns, let me encourage you to contribute out of your abundance. Luke says, given it will be given to you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, poured into your lap. Sacrificial generosity and extravagant giving have always been a hallmark of Journey, and God has been faithful to us because of it. You can give on the website at jrnychurch.com or through the church app. Consider giving a year-end blessing out of gratitude for what God has done and in faith for how He's going to show up in the future.
Thank you always for your support and your prayers. We love you, and we hope to see you right away in the new year on January 2nd.